documentation is extremely important.
Okay.
You know, you're going to have to show, hopefully, that.
Why they didn't do no work on the voice? Why they didn't do no work on the voice? They did a lot of other work. They couldn't do no work on the voice.
Time you turn around, you got to show ID. I worked very, very hard to make sure everything was changed from M to F. Even my birth certificate says Caitlin Marie Jenner, sex, female.
Wait a minute. You can change your birth certificate? That's some bullshit. Whatever your doctor identifies you as when you're born, that's what goes on your birth certificate. That's not something that you should be able to change. You don't get to just hijack another sex. I'm sorry, not from birth. We can identify some things later. You're an adult, you done change some things, you done transition, you're doing all that. But your birth certificate is what happened when you were born, not what happened once you were here and you decided to do something different.
Recently, I had my passport. I had to get it renewed. Comes back, gender marker M, screws everything up.
Does it? I don't know, man. The second this thing starts talking, you're like, oh, I get it. I know what you are. When you came out, you had a little peen, and somebody saw it, and they checked the box for the peen. If you misgender somebody, it's like a verbal assault now. But if somebody starts talking like this, out of this frame, and you're like 6'5", it's confusing, man.
I can't travel internationally anymore. Okay, I can't use my passport.
Because you're so believable as a female that they won't believe it when they see the M? Is that what you're trying to say? You better not be trying to say that, because that's not believable. And especially when you say something. Don't say nothing. Take it up a couple octaves.
For a lot of people, this is a huge issue.
Is it?
I have not talked to the president. I was in Mar-a-Lago 2 months ago. Wrote a letter explaining all of this to him, how it's affecting me and a lot of other people.
And what'd he say?
And
what'd he say?
Unfortunately, he wasn't there that weekend.
Yeah, right. He's not concerned, because you could still use that passport, even if it says M on it. Just tell them what you've done, and they'll be like, oh, okay, no problem. Let's just be real, Caitlin. You was a freaking athlete. People knew you as a dude, and then you had kids. It's a whole thing. Like, what do you think? You're not going to have no problem? Just forget who you were and forget that deep-ass voice and them big-ass hands. You got to understand that some people might not want to play your game. You have to respect that. You can live how you want to live, but you can't just expect everybody to do everything you want to do about the way you choose to live. We got to have some sense of normalcy out here. If you're looking for something to jump behind, you don't have to jump behind Caitlyn Jenner. Pause. I can't travel anymore. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You lying to me. See these mitts? You're gonna have to give somewhere. You're gonna have to give somewhere. We'll play your game, but you got to give somewhere.
49% of trans people are female to male. Okay, now that transition is much easier. So you're telling me now all these trans guys are going to have, passports with gender marker F on them?
Yes. You put a lot of work into this thing. You've really accepted this character. You really believe it. I believe you believe it. I guarantee you can still travel with that passport. It's got your picture on it with your long hair and your Adam's apple and your big ass mitts. They're not going to deny you to travel. There's no way you're a male. No, they're going to be like, okay, and you're going to get right on your plane and fly. I've already got enough confusing shit to go on in life that I can't do this with you right now. I can't. I'm going to just ask the question. Who's wrong? The doctor that saw the penis when you were born, or you later? Who's wrong? Because that's what you're saying when you want to change your birth certificate. You're saying that the doctor that looked down there didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They're not saying woman and man. They're saying male and female. They're talking about your genitalia, and that's it. They don't know how you feel when you're born. It's not like you're born with nothing and they like place a particular assignment of sex on you. Like, okay, let's give this one a peen and let's give this one a gine. No, you come out with what you come out with, and that's what you came out with. That's what God intended. If you start to feel different, that's okay. I can respect that. But what you also have to understand is that's not where you started. And that paperwork is based on where you started. So you don't get to change that. Caitlyn Jenner, you got to give us some time. Y'all just sprung all this shit on us in the last few years, adding all the letters to the damn LGBT thing. And you got to give America and people time to adjust. Okay? You got to give people time to adjust to that deep ass voice you got and accept that as female, because that doesn't sound female to us. So it's hard. Okay? Pause. Apparently you don't know Trump as well as you said you did, because you wrote him and you called and you got zero response. Probably got a cell phone number, but it's not the cell phone. It's probably a Google Voice number. You chose to do that. You know it's alternative like that, and you know you're going to run into some things. So why do you get to complain when you run into the shit? Is that, oh, your privilege is showing.